it reduces friction between bones. This is the structure of the cartilage. This is the pericardial membrane. This is mattress on which these cells are suspended. These cells are known as a chondrocyte. The second type of supportive tissues are the bones. Bones are the hard connective tissue. It is the hard substance in the body. It gives a supportive framework to the body. It is non-elastic, while cartilage are the elastic. It is also hard, but not hard as much as bone is hard. Bone is harder than cartilage. It is non-elastic. Function of this bone: supportive framework. It gives the supportive framework to the body. It protects the delicate organ, like in our body the rib cage is there. The rib cage is made up of 3 different types of bones: the ribs, the sternum, and the backbone, vertebral column. And it protects the 2 vital organs of the body, that is heart and lungs. And it is the storehouse of the calcium and phosphorus. The excess of calcium and phosphorus is stored in the bones. And this is the structure of the bone. It is centrally, canals are there. This canals is known as the Haversian canal. And the cells, it is surrounded by cells. These are the cells, and if you see, they look like this osteocyte. If you see the osteocyte, it is somewhat like this. It is small, you can see cell, and the radiating rays are present. Now coming to the third type of connective tissue, that is fluid connective tissue. 2 types of this are there: blood and lymph. Blood is bright red in color. It is formed of plasma and blood cells. 3 types of blood cells are there. That is why it is known as connective tissue. That is why this blood is known as tissue. Why these 3 types of cells are present: RBC, WBC, and platelets. This is RBC, this is WBC, this is platelets. You can see there is no nucleus in RBC. WBC, you find the nucleus, and these are the fragments. That is known as platelets. The function of these blood is the transport and distribute digested food into the body. Oxygen. Last year also you have read about how the oxygen is distributed into the body. Hormones to various cells. Now second is that it protects the body. Third, it removes excretory material and carbon dioxide from the body. It helps in the removal of excretory material and carbon dioxide from the body. They transport to the respective organ for its elimination. Then fourth is it helps in the blood clotting. Now second type of fluid connective tissue, that is lymph. Lymph is a colorless fluid. It is filtered out from the blood, and it do not contain any blood cell and blood protein. Blood protein and blood cells are absent in lymph. Its function is it kills microbes. It helps in the exchange of substances between the blood and the various body tissue. The composition of blood and lymph is same, almost same. The lymph, they do not contain RBC, while RBC is present in blood. That is why blood is red in color due to the presence of RBC, and the pigment which gives red color to the blood, that is known as hemoglobin. This hemoglobin is absent in lymph. That is why it is straw color fluid. Now we come to the third type of tissue, that is known as muscular tissue. The muscular tissues, they are the long fiber-like. Each fiber is formed of highly contractile fiber, that is known as myofibrils. Its function is contraction and relaxation. So this contraction and relaxation of fiber is due to the presence of myofibrils. These muscle fibers are bounded in muscle bundles. They are bundled each other. You can see when you do more exercises, you find your biceps and triceps, they comes out, they more develop, and they give the shape. So that shape, because why you get those shape? Because they are bound in bundles. Thus muscular tissues are of 3 types: striated muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. Striated muscles, they are attached to the bone. Where you find they are attached to the bone. This is the striated cells. They are non-branched. You see nucleus is present, multinucleated. See dark band, light band is present. So they are long slender cells. Its function is it helps in the movement of bone and helps in locomotion, because they are present on the bones. So they helps in locomotion also, and they give contour to the body also. The second type of muscular tissue is smooth muscles, where you find the walls of the internal organs. So all the internal organs are lined by the smooth muscles. You see they are spindle shaped, tapering at both the end. You see they are tapering at the end. One nucleus is present, single nucleated. It is not the cytoplasm of the muscle cell, that is known as sarcoplasm, and it helps in the movement of food into the alimentary canal. Then cardiac muscle, the third type of muscular tissue is cardiac muscle, where you find that name itself suggests it is present on the heart. Cardiac word is used for heart, so it is present on the walls of the heart. You can see this is the cardiac muscle, and they are also striated muscles. This light band and dark band that gives the striation, they are nucleated. You can see they are nucleated, and they help in the pumping of blood. These are the three type of muscles. The function is different. This is the voluntary function which work on your willpower. These two are involuntary in function, which cannot work on your willpower. Nervous tissue. Now coming to the last type of animal tissue, they are the nervous tissue. Nervous tissues are specialized for the coordinating the body organs, so they are also known as specialized coordinating tissues. They are the longest cell in the body. You see this is the nervous tissue. One, it is composed of nerve cells. So see, this is a single nerve cell. The body is made up of two parts, cell body and axon, a long axon. This cell body is having the nucleus, and the cytoplasm of this cell body is known as neuroplasm. It is radiating dendrites are there which receives the impulses from the neighboring neurons, and that long axon is there. It ends in the dendrites. What is the function of the axon? To transmit impulse from the cell body to this next end of the dendrites, and cell body is to receive the impulses. So function of the nerve cell is conduction of nerve impulse. Where you find these nerve cells? Brain and spinal cord. Now children, we come to this end of the chapter. Now your assignment is to draw all the diagram of animal cells in your, and all the answer you will get in my next video.